Hello, choir. I hope all is well with all of you. This is going to be a video to play your parts for the song From Homes of Saints, Glad Songs Arise. We will be singing this for our ward conference, and I'm very excited about this song. I think we're going to enjoy singing this one. My apologies, I have a nasty sinus cold thing going on, so I'm not going to be singing very well today. So, okay, let's jump right in with the parts. We'll start with the sopranos, just from the very beginning, from Homes of Saints, okay? From homes of saints, glad songs arise, for there the Lord is King. Their faith is learned and prayers are sung, the Spirit's peace to bring. For homes where scriptures old are loved, and living prophets too. All things we give our Father praise, for guidance sure and true. Okay, the next verse is the men, so we're going to skip the second verse. Going to jump right into the third, which is, I can't remember which part, go forth with faith. The lyrics are different, so please refer to your music to make sure that you're singing the right words. Okay, we've also changed keys, so we're going to be in this key right here, F major. Okay, go forth with faith to tell. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love throughout eternity. Then sing, O saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. Now this next part is also going to be in unison with everyone else, okay? Where counsels kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. And this note, we're going to stagger breathe, see if we can extend that as long as we can, okay? And that's it, sopranos. That's it. Okay, altos. Let's go to the beginning. Okay, same thing. From homes of saints, glad songs arise, for there the Lord is King. Their faith is learned, and prayers are sent. Now on this part, if this is uncomfortable for you, just go da 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 da. Okay? So let's start from their faith. Their faith is learned and prayers are sent, the Spirit peace to bring. Okay? And then you can stay down there for this part. For homes, and then you can jump up right here. Where scriptures old are loved, and living prophets too. Now same situation here. All thanks we give the Father praise, for guidance sure and true. Okay, so feel free to make that jump if that's more comfortable for your voice, okay? We don't want you trying to hit the stratosphere if that is not where you live, okay? So it's all right. Second verse is the men, so we will skip over that. Let's jump to the third verse where we break into parts. Okay, so we're in a new key of F. So here's your F. Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those who love throughout eternity. Then sing, O saints, hymns of praise, sing thanks. Oh, watch out! Sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. And then from here, you sing unison with everyone, okay? So you'll probably want to go an octave lower. The sopranos will be up here. So you're probably going to want to be down here, okay? When councils kept in homes on earth, being heaven's glory nigh. And then we're going to stagger breathe that so that we can hold it for a full 12 counts if possible. Okay, let's do this with the soprano, the parts of the soprano above you so you know what that sounds like, okay? So let's start where we break into parts. Go forth with faith. Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love through all eternity. Then sing, oh saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high. Where councils kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. Okay, that's how it sounds with them. Now let's do it with all of the voices so you know where you fit with everybody. Okay, so same place where the parts, where we all split into parts. Sorry about the lighting, the sun has decided to shine. Okay, right? Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love through all eternity. Then sing, oh saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high. Where councils kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory, or glory nigh, whatever. It's a lot for me to process at once. Sorry about that. Okay, that's everything, altos. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and hopefully that isn't too bad. Okay, let's move on to the tenors. Tenore. We will start with verse 2, which is on page 2. Page 2. Okay, so down here. God's truth protect the heart from wrong when errors all will know. Balance from self to nobleness, keep heart and action pure. Then sing, oh saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. So did you notice that you just get to sing the melody? How easy is that? Piece of cake. Okay, now the next verse is where we split into parts, so we're just going to do yours. We're now in a new key. We're in key of F, okay? So right here, go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love through all eternity. Then sing, oh saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth. And here's a choice. You can come down here, or you can go here. Either way, okay? Heaven's glory nigh. And so you can, the bottom will be heaven's glory nigh. That's an option. Or heaven's glory nigh. That's probably the easiest one. I think I would prefer if you would do that one. So anyway, all right. And then from here, we are just unison with all of the parts on the melody. Okay, so you can go up, if you are the super tenor and you can hit that high F, That's awesome. If not, please don't hurt yourself. You can come down, okay? Whose counsels kept in homes on earth, heaven's glory. Okay, let's try that one more time. Whose counsels kept in homes on heaven's glory. We're going to hold that out, hopefully for 12 counts, hopefully. We're going to stagger breathe, so don't breathe when your neighbor is. Breathe somewhere different than them. Okay, now let's go and put these parts with the bass beneath you so you know how you sound with the bass, okay? Where the parts split, where it says, go forth with faith, right there, okay? Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love through all eternity. Then sing, all saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth. Hey, yes, that is correct. You hear that? That's correct. Earth, because it sounds like this. Okay? Bring heaven's glory nigh. And then you go to unison for the last part. Okay. Let's do it one last time, this time with all 4 parts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage singing it, but at least you'll have it, okay? So where the part splits, where it says, go forth with faith, okay? Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love throughout eternity. Then sing thanks to God on high, whose counsels kept in homes on earth. Okay, hopefully that can be a resource that will make it a little bit easier for you. Okay, now let's move on to the bass. All right, the women sing the first verse, so we will just jump to verse 2, which is on page 2, starting with God's truth protects the hearth. Okay, all right, it'll be right here. God's truth protects the hearth from wrong, when errors ways alone. Lift minds from self to nobleness, the thoughts and actions pure. Then sing, all saints, in hymns of praise, sing thanks to God on high. When counsels built and homes on earth, bring heaven's glory nigh. So it's basically the same. Okay, now let's go to, I did notice one difference. They do split into parts. You can do that if you'd like. If it's right where, so where the men first start, God's truth protects the hearth from wrong. So this is still the melody. And then right here, lift minds from self to nobleness. You can stay on the melody. It's clear up here if you're going to do it that way, but if you're not a tenor, which you're a bass, come down here. Okay? So keep thought and action pure. Okay? Let's just do that whole line from lift minds from self. Okay? Lift minds from self to nobleness, keep thought and action pure. And you can stay here, then sing, all saints in, and then you're back on track again. Okay? So to just jump that octave anytime that you need to, okay? It's just up to you and the health of your voice, okay? That's what we want. Okay, now let's go to measure 44. It's where the men and the women's voices will split. So we're going to start right there, and we're in a new key. Okay, we're in the key of F major. Okay, so right here, go forth with faith. Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families, that we may be with those we love through all eternity. I like that part. Then sing those songs and hymns of praise, sing our thanks to God above. Now watch this. Thanks to, that's a seventh. That's 7 notes that you're jumping. So it's a little bit hard. Thanks to God above. I would just practice that over and over again. Okay. Whose counsels kept in homes on earth. And here you have an option. You can go down here, or you can go here. Heaven's glory light. Okay, and that's it for you for that part. And then the next part, we're all going to be in unison on the melody. So whose counsels kept? Whose counsels kept in homes on earth. And you can take either that one or that one, whichever one you want, okay? All right, let's see what you sound like with the tenors above you, okay? So where the parts split, measure 44, go forth with faith. Go forth with faith to tell the world the joy of families. Whichever way. Okay. And that's it for that part. Now I'm going to give you what your part sounds like with all of the voices together. Same place where the parts split. Measure 44, go forth with faith. So we all start on the same note, so that's nice. Sorry. They start from whose counsel? Whose counsel kept in homes on earth. Okay, and that's what it sounds like with all 4. I tried to play your part a little bit louder than everyone else's so that you could kind of hear how everything fits together. Okay, I hope this helps. I wish you all the very best of luck and happy practicing!